Namaskar everyone. In today's video I want to actually share my experience of this International Day of Yoga, of what my actual experience was of being a Yoga Veera in the past 2 weeks of conducting Upayoga sessions. If you haven't already watched my video, you can check it out, about where I talk about what a Yoga Veera is. Basically, I'll explain it again. It is something, most of you, if some of you have gone through inner engineering, you would have noticed how the teacher conducted the classes, and you would have felt like being like that. I felt when I had gone through my inner engineering, but being an inner engineering teacher is a much more elaborate process and it takes a lot of time. But Sadhguru offers us this opportunity to conduct Upayoga sessions, because yoga is a very powerful tool. It has to be done in a very proper manner, but Upayoga is like sub yoga. It cannot be done wrongly. So this is what Sadhguru wants. Sadhguru wants that Upayoga should reach a large amount of population. If possible, the entire world should be doing Upayoga, because it can be done very easily and it will not cause any harm, because it can't be done wrongly, because the process is so simple. So how to become a Yoga Veera is, it's very simple. You need not finish inner engineering also. It is, if you attend a training session where you have to go through a video of how the Upayoga classes are conducted, and there is a basic layout to it, then you can easily become a Yoga Veera and conduct Upayoga sessions. So in 2018, I had assisted Somnathana in conducting a class. I hadn't personally conducted a class, but I observed how it was being done and how he used to do it, and I used to help him with it. So this year I actually started doing the sessions myself, along with the help of other volunteers. So my first session was at this company called Usha Technologies in Kerala. They are one of the best. They make fans in Kerala. If you come and if you look in a room, if you sit and if there is a fan, it will be mostly made by this company known as Usha. So I had my first class scheduled over there. So this was my first time conducting this class, so there was a little bit of anxiety and all, and how it is, but I had done so much volunteering with Isha and with the ashram, with the local center, that I knew all this anxiety is of no use, because anyway Sadhguru will be there with me and it will happen. So I had Abhilashana also with me to help me in the process. So what I did was, I went 1 hour earlier ahead for the session, and we are told to go 1 hour early so that we can check all the sound and the audio video. It's proper. Usually whenever we go for these sessions, it's mostly the audio video that some issue happens with that, because it is a video session. The entire thing is done by video, and the audio and video has to be proper. So I reached there 1 hour before, and when I reached there was nothing. There was no audio, there was no video. I was wondering where would I set up the projector or this thing. Nothing was there, but somehow I was not getting anxious. I was just chilled, and I did what I could. I asked them, can we have the audio, can we have the video? And slowly things just started coming. It is I don't know how to explain it. It is very beautiful to see how these things come together. When usually, if it was a previous me, I would have got anxious, like nothing is there. These people are not doing anything. I had asked them to keep the audio video set up. Nothing has been set up. Will I be able to do it myself? But as I stood there, Abhilashana came to help me slowly. Some of the persons working over there, they bought the speakers. We did not have a project. We had a projector, but we did not have a screen. So we used a wall as a screen, and somehow it was good. Initially, I thought it wouldn't be clear, but it became clear. So the session had to be started by, I think, 5:30. It was 5:25 or something, but everyone was still, the people who were supposed to attend the session, they were still on their jobs. So I slowly requested them if they could come and sit, and I thought I wouldn't be able to start the session on time, but somehow within 5 minutes everyone just came. Initially, before starting the session, they were like talking with each other. They were totally distracted, and I was like, will this happen? Will this class go the way? What will they think about it? But just as I started playing the video, there was absolute silence. Once Sadhguru comes on the screen, There is something about him. I don't know what it is. There is something about him that they all just watched him with what he's saying. And I had this module for success where Sadhguru talks about what success means, and it just hit me. I was also watching the video for the first time. There is something Sadhguru says about success. What is it? He says that you should never structure your life around being successful. There is this thing nowadays that is going around in the world: success. I have to be success. Sadhguru says never structure your life around being successful. You just enhance yourself, enhance your capabilities, and one day people around you will say, he's a success. And that is very beautiful, I felt. Because Sadhguru says, our idea of success is just being on top of someone else, and that is not success, that is sickness. But what you do is, this piece of life that you have, you just keep on enhancing it. And one day, people around you will say, he's a success. And that is something I think that is great. Because all the stress, all the anxiety that if you look around is someone, because they have so much goals, ambitions. And if you look at all these goals and ambitions, it is about being better than someone else and racing someone else. Even in our school, it is about getting the first rank. It's all about getting above someone. What Sadhguru says is, you just enhance yourself, you do what you like, do whatever you can to the best of your abilities, and one day, if it finds expression, let it happen. If it doesn't happen also, you be joyful. So this session, this success module was something, it really worked over there. And immediately after the session, when they sat for the session, they were looking at us like, what are these guys doing? What are they going to conduct yoga, some twisting, turning and all. But after the session, they just they came and gave us a handshake. There was a smile on their face. They offered me coffee, and yes, coffee is negative pranic, but I still drink once in a while. So the next session that really touched me was at this Bhavan school, and conducting for the kids. It's when I was young, I always used to see people coming up and sitting on stage. I'm like, oh nice, they're big people. So when I went there, I was given that opportunity. I was sitting with the principal and all. I was like, whoa, me? Like, am I that important over here? I just came to conduct yoga class, sitting over there. I was asked to give, there was some science Olympiad going on, and some kids said, want some medals. So I was giving them these medals. These were things, I had deep down, I think I had the desire of, being in a school, standing on a stage and giving it. And these all just got fulfilled. And there was so much happiness and joy in my face seeing those kids. There was this yoga session that they showed there. They have yoga teachers, and they showed a session for us, and I just sat along with those kids watching and laughing with them, and it was so much joyful. And even while conducting the session, none of the kids were making any noise. They were just totally absorbed in it. Like when the video was playing of Sadhguru, I was not facing the video, I was just looking at them. Suddenly they all laughed. I was like, why are they laughing? Laughing in a good way. And when I looked at it, it was on the video right now, it was like Sadhguru, on his motorcycle. And these kids were like, 7 to 10 years old. And I was like, whoa, Sadhguru connects with little kids like the way my Guru is. Like, he has connect with, people from all, no matter who they are, which caste, which religion, which age, which nationality, whatever they belong to, Sadhguru just connects with them so easily. And that is something just, it touched me seeing that. And while I was, leaving the school after the session, I interacted with the kids a little bit. But when I was, leaving the school, those kids were like waving at me, hey uncle, tata, they were saying. It was like they thought that I was, part of them, and that they have known me for so much time. And it just touched me. Always sometimes this doubt comes in me, am I doing the right thing? Is this needed in the world? I tell on my YouTube, this is the most needed thing. I heard Sadhguru saying this is the most needed thing in the world right now. But is it needed actually? But when such moments come, and when the kids, take it up, I know this is needed in the world right now, that I am doing the right thing, and all these doubts just, vaporize from me. So I conducted a lot more sessions on International Day of Yoga. It was very hectic. We even had one session in Lulu Mall, which I couldn't unfortunately attend. So people are taking it up. Yoga is being seen as a technology. It is not a religion. It is not a teaching. It is going beyond, our limitations. And like Sadhguru says, Adi Yogi is not someone you worship or something. He is the ultimate, rebel. And there's only one thing you can join. You can join the rebel gang. You cannot worship it. You cannot, make it a religion. The only thing is, if you want, you can join the gang. So join the gang, guys. It is the peak. It is the peak of blissfulness that you will feel within yourself. You do not need any substance or anything. This is a technology which offers you that, and it is very beautiful. And I hope each one of you take this up of becoming a Yoga Veera. And I want you to, like, I'm sure many of you watching the videos have conducted Yoga Veera sessions. So if you would like to share your experience, the only thing you need to do is you can put up your own videos, or if you feel it won't reach that much, you can send this video to me. Put your phone in landscape mode, like I put right now while taking this video. Rather than in portrait, it won't be that good. So put it in landscape mode. Click a video of, like, let's say 2 to 3 minutes would be great, as it would keep it short and nice. If you want to go longer, please feel free to. So make sure the lighting is a little more good. Like, one thing with the lighting is, like, sit in front of a window or like a door. Like right now I'm sitting, you see the door here, so the sunlight is coming from that side, so my face is more lit up. But if you sit on this side and keep the mobile here, it will look very dark because of the glare. So if you can shoot a video like that, it would be well and nice. Put it on Google Drive and send it to my email ID yshaksabu90@gmail.com. It will be there in the description below. Send it to me. I'll upload it. I want to start a series like this also. Like, there's the inner engineering experience series, but I want the Yoga Veera series also, because this is something that very easily you can take it up. If you just have a laptop and you are willing, you can make it happen. It is very beautiful, guys. It will touch you in a different way, because like Sadhguru says, there are a lot of things we can offer people. We can offer them money, education, things, stuff. Good, you can do that. But if you offer people tools of transformation, it will touch them in a very different way, and it will take them beyond life and death. And the kind of fulfillment you will get by offering this is so immense. It will touch you very deeply. It definitely will. So make it happen for yourself. And definitely do subscribe to my channel. Do give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Even dislike it if you don't like it, guys. Feel free to do whatever it is. And what else? Yes, bell icon. Bell icon is a must. And do check out my other videos. I have put this inner engineering series, interview series. If you are first time on the channel, do check out my videos, because I have cleared most of the doubts in those videos. And if you just go through the playlist, you can clear your doubts regarding volunteering and everything. So that's it. Guys, take care. Namaskar.